Hey YouTube, I hope that you're doing well. Coming back with another video. I am doing a book swap with one of my fellow friends and booktubers, Sasha's Book Nook. I will pop a kind of little insert of her profile here. If you don't follow her YouTube channel, you should. She's got all the amazing book content you want. She's also on TikTok, and I'll pop her TikTok up here. So yeah, if you don't follow her, then please go check her out. She's got amazing reviews, and I love her bookish content. So me and her have come up with a little plan to do a little book swap with a twist. Yes, we have got two categories that we are going to have to spin a wheel on and then basically find a book for each other within those. So we've got a wheel for genres, and we've picked kind of genres that we're both kind of like comfortable reading in. And then we've got some kind of like book tropes that we both love. And then the third thing we're doing is sending a little snack to each other. So I'm really, really excited for this. So this is going to be a video of me spinning the wheel, searching for the book, kind of giving you my like thoughts and feelings as I'm trawling through Amazon to find her a book that matches whatever I draw. And then we're going to do a bit of a reading vlog of the book that I got from her, so I'll have an unboxing and things. So I'm super excited to get into this video. So yeah, let's start off by spinning for our genre. As you know, I'm a massive fan of fantasy, and so is Sasha. She loves romance as well as me. We both agreed sci-fi, potentially a horror. And then we went for festive. Yeah, don't read much festive stuff, but hey, if we spin it, baby. So let's see what we get. Here is something I prepared earlier, which is my spin the wheel. So let's get spinning. I'm really nervous, guys. Ready, steady, go. Oh, it's gonna be... What's it going to be? Oh, romantasy. Yes. Oh, that's such a good one. Oh, that is the perfect one for me to, I think, for Sasha, because I just know that she loves romantasy. But it also makes it hard because now I have to pick something that she hasn't read before, which will be interesting, but we'll soon find out. Now let's go to our book trope wheel. So some of the ones that we've got on here, just to let you know, we've got enemies to lovers, we've got found family, prophecies, forbidden romance, the chosen one, love triangle, and secret society. I am so excited for this. I love a good book trope. So let's get into it. Ready, steady, spin. And our trope is, I'm going to let you guys look first. Oh, it's gone to blue. I don't know what blue is. What is it? Enemies to lovers. Oh my god, this is like the perfect one. Like, romantasy and enemies to lovers just goes hand in hand. Like, I am super, super excited for this one. Now it's just the challenge of having to pick one that she hasn't read before. So gonna go away, do a bit of research, and then you're gonna come along with me for picking up the perfect book and snack to send to Sasha. Hey guys, as you have seen in the last clip, I had done my genre and my trope reveal. So I got romantasy, which I'm super excited about because I know that Sasha loves a good romantasy book. And then I got enemies to lovers, which is just absolutely incredible for a trope. So I am going to be looking on Amazon because it's the easiest way to be able to ship to Sasha. And basically now I need to find her a book that she hasn't read, in that sort of kind of like trope and genre, and then something to go with a little cozy read along. So I'm thinking something festive, maybe something to drink and a snack, but we shall see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to screen record my screen, and then basically like as I'm talking to you, we can like show in the corner what's going on. So let me start my screen recording and we will go from there. So yeah, I love a bit of romantasy, for sure. And, I don't know about you guys, but there's some spicy romantasy, there's some dark romantasy, and there's everything in between. So we're going to have a little look. I've typed in romantasy just on Amazon a minute, just to see. Okay, no, is it romantasy or is it Tassie? Romantasy books. Here we go. Ooh. and we want paperback books to start off with. Depending on the price, may try and go for a hardback as a little surprise for her. Deal with the Shadow King, a dark fantasy romance, Curse of the Fae, Serpent and the Wings of Night. Absolutely love that, but I'm probably sure Sasha's read that. When the Moon Hatched, Heavenly Bodies, these are all very common ones that I've seen. I want to go for something different, you know. They got Powerless, The Coven, Filthy Rich Vampire, Divine Rivals, which I know is like a YA. Spark of the Everflame I've heard of, and Blood of the Hercules. We've got Feybound, Fear of the Flames, Fireborn, dystopian. It's part of a trilogy. I'm trying to go for a standalone if I can, because I don't want Sasha to feel like she has to then commit to a whole series. But, you know, it's quite often that these books are part of a wider series and not so much of a standalone. A Language of Dragons for Romantasy. I haven't read it yet, but I know it's like like a dark academia sort of style. Once Upon a Broken Heart. I've heard that's really good. If you guys were picking a romantasy with enemies to lovers, let me know in the comments down below what you would be picking, because this is proving to be interesting. They're all trilogies. The Wicked Lies of Habron Fair. New for 2025. Deliciously Dark Fae. Let's go to Google and let's type in enemies to lovers books and see fantasy. See what comes up. A Fate or Wrath of Flame. From Blood is Ash. The Bridge Kingdom. What's this about? Oh, very nice cover. Apparently someone was hooked in the... I want to know what it's about. Goodreads. Popular fantasy enemy to lovers books. This sounds like a good link to be exploring on. They've got... The Bridge Kingdom, which is the book I was just looking at. Published in 2018. There's Fourth Wing. There's The Cruel Prince, which I've actually heard a lot about. A Dance of Thieves, I've seen quite a few reviews on, actually. Serpent in the Wings of Night again. Crown and Oaths, Fate of Wrath and Flame. The Awakening. Zodiac Academy. Now, I want to try Zodiac Academy in 2026. So, you know. The Poppy War. No Goodreads. No... It's not a romantasy. It's not. Poppy War is so good. And it's not that I'm like hating on the romantasy, because I like romantasy, but Poppy War is definitely kind of like definitely like dark fantasy. And it's quite like gruesome, but I love it. It's so good. If you haven't read it, then I definitely recommend it. Quicksilver and Silver Elite. Lots of Tog. That's another series that I want to start in 2026. Don't know about you guys if you have read it or not. Okay, let's try romantasy standalones, enemies to lovers, and see what comes up. I've put livers here. Enemies to livers, that would be an interesting trope, wouldn't it? A Fate of Wrath and Flame. Northwind, Direbound. I think that's going to be part of a wider series though, isn't it? It Takes a Monster, Dragonblood Academy. That is a very nice book. Don't need the cookies. What was it about though? Let's have a look. Oh, it's a German book. Ah, interesting. I don't think Sasha wants a book in German, but we will see. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little kind of like research, and then I'm going to come back to you guys with some ideas and show you the kind of books that I've been thinking about, and then we can make a decision together. So I'll be back with you very soon. So guys, I am back and I have three choices that I am excited about. I've gone kind of like three different routes. So once again, I'm going to screen record this, and then as I'm talking through, I can show you about them. So let's go to option number one, which is The Night Circus, and this is by Erin Morgenstern. I love the sound of this one. First off, the hardback is beautiful, and the paperback is also very, very nice. Let me just show that to you. I love it. It's absolutely beautiful. So this is set in Victorian London. It's kind of like dark Victorian vibes, and it's basically about this. And you basically have these two characters, Celia and Marco, who are two young magicians who have been trained since childhood for a deadly duel. With the lives of everyone at the circus and dreams at stake, they must test the very limits of imagination and of their love, apparently. Basically, it's got acrobats, fortune tellers, and fierce competition in the circus. That sounds incredibly magical, and the reviews are amazing. Like, it's 4.3 with 48,000 people's reviews, so I think that's pretty good, personally. And I think it's not your classic kind of like romantasy. It's something a bit different, so I'm feeling very good about this one. Now, option two is Nightshade. It's a dark academia, enemies to lovers, and basically it's set in the Scottish Highlands, which I think are absolutely beautiful. And basically this girl, who is the kind of female main character called Ophelia, basically gets a really rare scholarship to this magical university, which is called Sorrow Song. And basically she goes there to investigate her parents' accidental death near the castle grounds, where she kind of gets introduced to the kind of, I guess, the other main character, the male main character, Alex, where he is the son of the prime suspect who killed her parents. So it sounds really interesting. I love this kind of like, there's magic, there's murder, there's university. I love kind of like any academy or university that's set somewhere really magical, because it's where my dreams were, where I could have gone when I was at school. So yeah, that's another good option. And then my third option is Amid Clowns and Bones, which is a standalone, which is good, and it sounds really interesting. I wonder what the hardback looks like. Oh, it's just the same kind of style. So this is basically, it was released in May 2026. I should say, actually, Nightshade was released in June of this year. Nightshade was from 2012, and The Night Circus was from 2012. So that's a little bit older. You've got Nightshade that come out obviously mere months ago, and then this one that oh, okay. Didn't realise that Amid Clowns and Bones is a pre-order, so I won't be doing that because Sasha won't be able to read it. So basically, it sounds really good though. So it's a new epic enemies to lovers romance standalone, where basically this half fae, half human daughter of a king has been promised to this kind of ruler, and basically she's been preparing herself the whole life. And basically it's kind of a quarrel between her and her, basically who she's been kind of promised to. So it sounds really good. It's got enemies to lovers, love triangles, morally grey men, flirty banter, will they, won't they, spicy scenes and dark romance. So it sounds good, but I can't include it because it's a pre-order. So it's gone. So my options are Nightshade, a dark academia romance, or the Night Circus. I'm going to have a think and I'm going to come back. Guys, I'm struggling here. I don't know what to go for. Do I go for the Night Circus, which sounds kind of Victorian, enchanting, very dark and different? Or do I go for Nightshade, set in the Scottish Highlands, with kind of like forbidden, kind of like will they, won't they, enemies to lovers? I think I'm going to have to go for the Night Circus. I know it was released in 2012, but if it's good, I'm definitely going to read it myself. And Sasha, as a little treat, I'm sure you won't see this until you've actually opened yours, but you're going to get the nice hardback because it looks really beautiful. So yeah, I'm going to add that to my basket. Now it's time to think of a snack. Let's have a look. We can get some chocolate. Ooh. Gonna get you some Lindors, okay? I'm gonna go bougie. You can have some lovely Lindors. I hope you like them. I mean, they are nice. And if you don't like them, then I do, Sasha. Yeah. So guys, that is done. I'm now going to basically send it off to Sasha, and then the next thing you'll see is me unboxing my Christmas swap from her, and then a little reading vlog. So I cannot wait. And Sasha, I hope you like my book pick, and I'm sorry if you don't. And yeah, I hope you really like Lindors too. Lint, sorry, or no, the Lint Lindors. So I was right. Yeah. So catch up with you guys very soon. Hi guys, hope that you're doing okay. I am very, very excited because our book swap parcel has come. I think this is it from Sasha, so let's unbox. I think actually I just need to search what my genre and my trope was, because basically there was a problem with the delivery from Sasha, so she sent me a message which says, for the book swap, I did put them in. So there are 3 books, but the one for the prompt and trope is recursion. I got the sci-fi genre and prophecy trope. I struggled to find a prophecy one, however this is a bit of a twist. It's prophecy in the sense that they can see the future. I won't say too much, but it sounds super interesting. I've only read Dark Matter by him, which I loved, so I'm hoping you enjoy, and if you do, you have the others as well. Also, hope you enjoy the treat. Sorry the main idea I had wouldn't deliver in So I have sci-fi, and the trope was prophecy, and she sent a bit of a twist, so very, very excited to see what I have in here. And she said multiple books, and we were just supposed to be doing one. So Sasha, what? You're very, very naughty. Okay, I saw the snack, that's why I've got a face like that. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, Sasha, thank you so, so much. So this is Dark Matter, the international bestseller by Blake Crouch. Ooh. What if someone could rewrite your entire life? At first it looks like a disease, an epidemic that spreads through no means, driving its victims mad with memories of a life they never had. But the force that's sweeping the world is no pathogen, it's just the first shockwave unleashed by a stunning discovery, and what's in jeopardy is not just our minds. In New York City, Detective Barry Sutton is closing in on the truth, and in a remote laboratory, neuroscientist Helena Smith is unaware that she alone holds the key to this mystery and the tools for fighting back. Together, Barry and Helena will have to confront their enemy before they and the world are trapped in a loop of ever-growing chaos. This sounds incredible. I am so excited, and thank you so much, Sasha. That's so nice of you. Like, I honestly cannot wait to read these books, so thank you so much. I don't know if they are kind of all part of a series or whether or not they're just individual books, but there's Recursion, Upgrade and Dark Matter. And then for our little kind of swap of gifts, Sasha, these are my favourite, so thank you ever so much. You have You have smashed it. So thank you so much. I cannot wait to get into one of these books and get into these very soon. Hey guys, I'm back. It's been a little while since I filmed the first part of this video. I actually was doing a book swap with Sasha, who is so lovely. We said, let's do a book swap at Christmas. We can read the books and vlog it, and it'd be really fun. And her video, if you have not watched it, I will try and link in the description below. She is just so lovely, and definitely follow her YouTube channel. Yeah, she kindly gifted me Recursion by Blake Crouch. Well, she actually gifted me the trilogy, well, the 3 books by this author. So there's Recursion, there's Dark Matter, and then there is Upgrade. And I've heard really good things about this author, but was really intrigued. And this book surprised me, like, in the best way possible. Like, this is sci-fi. I'm mainly a fantasy reader, but I absolutely loved this. So you basically follow 2 point of views through this book. So the first one is Helena, who is a Alzheimer's researcher who basically wants to create this chair that allows people with Alzheimer's and memory problems to be able to kind of like map and track their memories so that they can experience them again. And then there's Barry, who is a detective who witnesses this attempted suicide of this lady who has memories from 2 lives, and she can't work out which one is real, which one's not. And this keeps happening, and they don't know why. But as the story continues, you realise that Helena and Barry are connected in more ways than you realise, and the story is really gripping. It builds incredibly well, and the ending is just absolutely... yeah, 10 out of 10. I rated it 4.5 stars, mainly because the ending was building, going and going. And I was like, what's going to happen next? And it just like kind of ends really suddenly, and I didn't expect it. And I knocked half a star off because it just left me a little bit frustrated. But it doesn't mean that you shouldn't read this book, because it is so well written. The points of view are incredibly well done. I love the development of Helena's storyline and Barry's, and they're kind of like intertwining throughout the whole book. But I definitely recommend this book. I will for sure in 2026 be getting to the other 2. I've heard really good things about Dark Matter, and then I haven't heard much about Upgrade, but yeah, super excited to get into these books. Thank you, Sasha, so much for doing this book swap with me. I'm really sorry that it didn't go the way that I planned, but I really want to do one again later in the year, maybe at Easter, and I can do a much better job than this one. If you want to know, I'm currently reading The Kings of Wild by Nicholas Eames. This is a fantasy, and I'm absolutely loving it. I'm about 100 pages in, and it is really fun. It is energetic, and yeah, it's just hilariously having a good time whilst reading this. So definitely recommend this book. I hope that you guys all had an amazing Christmas and New Year. I'm really excited to see you on my channel a lot more this year.